So I just read an opinion piece that asserts, quote, Merrick Garland is in an unenviable position, close quote. I sure envy his position. You know why? Because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So I just saw a CNN opinion piece by Chris Cillizza that caught my eye. Here's the headline. Merrick Garland is caught in a pickle with Steve Bannon. And that article reads in part, it's been 16 days, well now 17 days, since the Democrat-controlled House approved a contempt resolution against former Trump White House political Svengali, Steve Bannon, for his refusal to provide testimony to the January 6 committee. Amid a rising chorus of criticism, Garland and his Justice Department have been silent. And then here's a quote from Merrick Garland. Quote, the Department of Justice will do what it always does in such circumstances, will apply the facts and the law and make a decision consistent with the principles of prosecution, Garland said during testimony in front of the House Judiciary Committee on the same day that the House officially held Bannon in contempt. Garland's position is an unenviable one, caught between liberal demands that Bannon be thrown in jail for refusing to comply with the committee's subpoena and a desire to keep the Justice Department above any allegations of settling political scores for the administration. So I have to disagree with Chris on a couple of fronts. First of all, I don't think Merrick Garland is caught in a pickle, or any other condiment for that matter. Sorry, the lack of justice, kind of like a lack of oxygen, gets me a little loopy sometimes. But I just do not agree that prosecuting the likes of Steve Bannon and Donald Trump for the crimes they committed gives rise to a legitimate, quote, allegation of settling political scores for the administration, close quote. Rather, it's settling legal scores for the American people who have suffered through 4 years of lawlessness. And I also take exception with the assertion that, quote, Garland's position is an unenviable one, close quote. I envy Merrick Garland's position. I envy the heck out of Merrick Garland's position as Attorney General. Because if it were me, starting on January 21st, I would have been preparing an application for an arrest warrant for Donald Trump for the many obstruction of justice crimes investigated and prepared for indictment by Bob Mueller. And friends, take it from somebody who spent decades reviewing applications for arrest warrants to determine if they did or did not have sufficient evidence of probable cause. Volume 2 of the Mueller report, in which Bob Mueller documented thoroughly, meticulously, the evidence of Donald Trump's obstruction of justice crimes, that's got probable cause on steroids. So that would have been the first series of crimes for which Donald Trump should have been arrested and indicted. So yeah, I envy Merrick Garland's position, because after that, the Department of Justice could have brought charges against Donald Trump for his bribery and extortion of President Zelensky. And after that, the Department of Justice could have brought charges against Donald Trump for countless obstruction of Congress crimes when he told all of his executive branch officials do not comply with lawfully issued congressional subpoenas. So yeah, I envy Merrick Garland's position, because after that, the Department of Justice could have charged him with witness tampering for what he did up to and including the day Ambassador Maria Yovanovitch testified. And after that, the Department of Justice could have brought charges for countless conspiracies to commit offenses against the United States in violation of 18 United States Code 371. And after that, the Department of Justice could have brought charges for avoidable COVID deaths, for which Donald Trump bears criminal responsibility. And after that, the Department of Justice could have brought charges for Donald Trump inciting an insurrection and being part of a seditious conspiracy to overthrow our democracy. So I can't agree that Merrick Garland is in an unenviable position. So the last thing I'll disagree with is the assertion that prosecuting politicians, former or current, for the crimes they committed would give rise to any legitimate, quote, allegations of settling political scores for the administration, close quote. You know, there's nothing political about prosecuting politicians for their crimes. Conversely, it's nothing but political if you have enough evidence to prosecute politicians for their crimes, yet you decide not to, for reasons of perception or for fear of undue criticism. That is an entirely political calculation, divorced from the facts, the evidence, the law. And that, friends, is no kind of justice. And justice matters. As always, friends, thank you for tuning into these daily videos. Please stay safe. Please stay tuned. And I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.